think I am back. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. I think we're good again. Really weird that I was dropping that many frames. As for the bidding here, I think I'm just gonna bid one on Swarmlings and think about it more later. Swarmlings are a cheat code with the Earth one is for Trump's account. Broadly, the track seems very reasonable for Swarmlings. Orin and Swarmlings are going to basically split the cults. Fakirs send very few priests to the cults. Giants aren't going to have early priests. So there is going to be a fight for the 2-key town, which who knows for sure who will win that. But a lot of cult points for both of them. Fine track. Giants presumably just open stronghold tile here and get the workers. That seems great. Swarmlings would then take Spade if they're me. Fakirs probably take worker power. That leaves Orin starting with coins, temp ship. I don't love it. You're confused on the action on Orin. Where are their towns going? I agree. I don't understand the action on Orin yet. I'm trying to figure out where they even start. I mean, I guess like here, and you're hoping for a town through here, which maybe works. I really should figure out starting spots a bit more. I mean, probably Fakirs here. Giants go here. Giants might start out like here or something wacky too. Just Swarmlings and Giants here. Yeah, whatever. I don't know starting spots on this map, so I won't try to figure it out too bad. Looping back to the Packers discussion, I agree, Deranged. I see that your last thing was that you think he got annoyed by the Love selection, and that's sort of what the news seems to be. But if that really is why he's pissed, then I'm totally on the Packers side of things, because I think it's absurd to get annoyed about the Packers selecting a backup quarterback. Like, whatever. I'm probably starting to overpay Swarmlings. Maybe. I don't know. Like, the track's pretty good for Swarmlings, but I'm not totally sure Team Swarmlings is getting enough leech to build a round 2 Sanctuary that easily. So, yeah, I might be off of them. I think Giants are pretty good here, opening with the Stronghold tile. You're going to get to open Stronghold at a couple dwellings. If they manage to get the Priest power action, they can send Priests to fire. They have tons of workers. They probably can Temple for Water 1. The timing on stuff is pretty good for Giants. Don't hate Giants. Fakirs probably have some sort of a game, but it's harder for me to see what they do. I guess they just open Air 2 into Water 1 stuff, and that's pretty good too. But yeah, I kind of like Giants. I mean, I agree with the concept that you can be a little annoyed if you're Rodgers, that you'd prefer to see the team like truly just build around you. But at the same time, we've seen again and again in the NFL how important having a good backup quarterback can be too, right? I mean, the Eagles won a Super Bowl with their freaking backup quarterback. Like, I mean, the Packers have no good backup quarterback. If Rodgers goes down, it's completely over. And maybe they should just bet on that, but that's not really the way the Packers have ever been. The Packers for decades have drafted fairly highly backup quarterbacks, and then you trade them away if you don't need them. And that's worked very well for them. And I mean, it's why Rodgers is on the team in the first place, right? Like, Brett Favre was at the end of his career. We drafted Rodgers. He sat for a few years, and then it turned out we needed him. Prior to that, some highly rated backups to Favre were people like Hasselbeck and Mark Brunell. Those guys got traded away for good assets. They had good careers. Fine. That might be what happens to Jordan Love, but whatever. I mean, the team I don't think the team necessarily lost because they had Jordan Love on the roster either. Like, we were in the NFC Championship game. We got several interceptions of Brady, and our offense, including Aaron Rodgers, didn't really turn it into points. Like, whatever. I've been warming up on Giants. I really kind of just want to play them here. I think they're quite reasonable, but now I'm starting to pay too much. So now it might just be Fakirs are very reasonable on this map in general, and I just take an Air 2 to open into a Water 1. I don't get anything in the early rounds points-wise, but then I build a second temple for Water 1 here. I hit this hard. I'm not going to do a hell of a lot there, but I do some stuff there. The pass tiles admittedly aren't great for that then. Yeah, never mind. Fakirs are still a bit rough. But how good are Giants compared to Swarmlings? I kind of just want to play Giants. I'm not sure to actually... I don't... Like, playing Swarmlings is kind of boring and easy. And admittedly, Giants are a little bit formulaic at times. But I think... I don't know. There's certain things about Giants that I just still like here and I think would be really fun. Yeah, I suspect I'm supposed to have bid Swarmlings that last one rather than Giants, but I kind of just want to play Giants, which is not a great reason to be doing this, but this account is like, I don't know, I do care about winning, but it's not that important. Also, Loki, why do you keep coming closer and being louder? Yeah, hi, yes, you're cute, and your bone is great, but it's so loud. Alright, well, whatever. Swarmlings are getting bid here again. That's fine. It is interesting to see how the early action was on Orin, and then everybody has abandoned that. Swarmlings are still getting bid by Ghostly. That's fine. Orin are getting bid again. I'm happy to see that. Fine with this. You like Fakirs here. Giants don't really compete for yellows. Late trading posted dwelling is good. Yeah, I think that part's true, but... So I guess actually, I think here's the real truth, right? This is one of those classic issues with this account. I think a Fakirs player that wants to just go Earth 1, Water 1 here is probably better off than a Fakirs player that wants to go economy favor into Water 1, Air 1 shenanigans like I want to. So on some level, I think I'm limiting myself just a little, but at the same point, I'm getting a lot of VP now. The pastels are still a bit rough for Team Fakirs, but... Hey, Crazy Crocodile. Welcome to whatever's happening here. I think I'm going to bid Swarmlings one more time, at least. Just always get the priest or the spade. There's no priest pass tile. I think I loop back to I want to play Giants, and I'm still pretty happy with them. And if I get bid off, then it's probably time to just take Fakirs with that many VP. What's the far right? The far right is coins, sorry. Hey, I am playing Giants, though. So, I still think I want to leverage this section of the map, assuming Swarmlings especially are going to be through here. I think this little stretch is actually quite fine for Giants early. The tricky part means that that does mean that I'm probably risking my connection, I guess, though. So maybe I have to start here and then try to come into this stuff later. I think I am starting here, probably. Here doesn't seem great. Here, I think I get up into these reds fairly early from here. I guess starting here, the downside is if Orange chooses to start here and take this hex away from me, then I could get pretty trapped on long-term connection. Which is the other reason I think I maybe have to start here, but I kind of really want to start here because it's so easy then to just start on this tile, open Stronghold and 2 dwellings. But it does put long-term connection problems on the horizon. I don't think I'm getting a ton of leech this game, which is always a bummer. So I'm going to start 1 there, that's fine. I think it's supposed to be here, I think. But then I think I do have to start here because I think Fakir's take it otherwise. But that's a bit of a bummer because I really do want to be down over in here. Is anybody going to take this hex, I guess, is the other thought. I mean, I maybe can connect through here later in the game. I bust through these hexes and then try to tempt... This will be gone, but I can try to ship onto these. Although this is also under threat early, right? The red hexes are... Expanding to these ones late is probably the better play. There's definitely something alluring about going here, but there's also enough workers. Maybe it just doesn't matter if I get that many dwellings out immediately. That's a good point too, NerdCube. If I want to leverage the spade round by advancing dig, which I kind of do, then I do care about the extra workers early. In which case I do just start here, and then maybe I just assume I can find a way to connect this game. I kind of want to go shipping on some level anyhow because of the ship tile. And I'm giants. There probably will be ways for me to connect and bust my way through. Let's try it. I mean, the worst thing that happens is that we don't connect and we lose, and whatever. You'd go for the greed? I think I go for the greed as well. In fact, I mean, I did go for the greed, and maybe I'll get punished, but again, also, whatever. I'm not really competing this arena season. I'm not saying that I'm not trying to win, but I not on the same level I have in the past. I don't really care what happens in this game. I mean, I suspect this is a game where Swarm lanes are not going to take Earth 1, right? So I think there is going to be a copy of Earth 1 just floating around, and my own stupid restriction is going to prevent me from taking it. So, you know, there is that too. In fact, it depends on how well all these players adapt to the fact I'm not going to take Earth 1, but it could get kind of tricky to even get a copy of Water 1, which would be quite the bummer. But we'll see. All right, I am going to go take Loki's bone away so it'll be slightly quieter and more reasonable again. Yeah, you were good. You're good. Thanks, bud. You think Swarm Lead should want Earth 1 this game, given the round 6 dwellings and that it's a landscape? Yeah, that's reasonable, actually. Wow, Fakir's started over here, so actually I might just... This is very good for my expansion. Oh, but Orin started here. That's less good. Wow, I'm really surprised Orin started here. I mean, they're going to get over there. I guess that's not that bad for me. I just, like, make this a sanctuary town. This is going to be... Although... I do kind of want to put the stronghold here. I guess this could be stronghold and sanctuary town. Regardless, I take 2 workers and 4 points. It's incredible. It's very good for giants here. I think I probably do just upgrade here. It looks like this is going to be a leech party, and Orin probably upgrade next to me. But yeah, this is unexpected. I did not anticipate this. I'm going to lose this red hex, but most of the rest of the reds actually look pretty protected, which is awesome. You think Max is playing like an 8 structure, Orin? I agree. And I also agree that Swarmlings are going to be less likely to take Earth 1 if they open Double Dig. Wow, and Ghostly does take Worker 3 power. So I've said this before, but I personally don't like committing all my power to Double Dig if I could just have the Spade. I would never have handed the Fakirs the Spade there. But I also maybe undervalue taking the Double Dig action, but yeah, I do not like that. I'm curious if Orin are going to open Stronghold this game, or if they're going to open Temple and like a dwelling off of a dig or something. It'll be interesting to see what Max's plan is. He does go temp ship. Yeah, Nerdkeep, I agree. That's the other thing that's very confusing to me. If you're trying to build a round 2 Sanctuary, you really don't even want Double Dig. You don't want to commit to... And now Swarmlings actually can't even double... Oh, Swarmlings could Double Dig these hexes. But, like, yeah, this looks pretty awkward. And Ghostly was concerned about this. Yeah, starting here as Swarmlings, I guess, is risky, because you kind of want this hex, but Orin take it. And Orin says he had to do that. I mean, Orin is going to be able to rush a town now. So, actually, this does make some sense to me. Because if Orin just goes Stronghold, he will win the race to 2-key town over Swarmlings. So I guess that makes enough sense. But yeah, Swarmlings I think should just be on the Spade tile here. It makes it so much easier to hit the round 2 Sanctuary and just pull off, I think, what he wants. I think, unfortunately, Ghostly's start is not going to be what he wants it to be. You think this looks great for us? Looks like everything's gone wrong for everyone else. Yeah, I mean, Fakir's getting the pass tile seems great. Ooh, Swarmlings Double Dig that. That makes a ton of sense, actually. But yeah, this is a little leech for me. I think I do just Stronghold here because I want the power. Fakirs are pretty likely to dig this, I think. And I really just want to maximize some leech. And we are going to get fed leech from Orin. This is so good. If the Priest power action wheels, I might just take it, because Priest of Fire looks great. Although coins are very important too, but I'm getting a good amount of power here. Although the Priest is maybe more important for shipping. I'm not sure. Fakir's getting Spade is good, but we're happy that they started the... Yes, that's correct. I agree. Oof, and I'm getting more leech from Swarmlings, because of course they're upgrading over here. Oh, it's glorious. So good, team. So good. Lots of early leech. I think I do just take the Priest, and then I just burn for the coins. I mean, I could go Stronghold and get a little more power, but it's not going to change things much. This hex is completely safe. Yeah, I just take this Priest action. And then I just take coins on the wheel. Yeah, it feels really good. If I wind up on temp ship next round, that's probably the absolute dreamiest, but I might just wind up with another Priest power action next round, I guess. I'm not sure yet. We do see Temple Orin, which of course, yeah, never mind. That makes sense with that, but... So, curious what it was Earth 1 Fakirs, which I think was totally fine. I'm guessing this might be Air 2 Orin, though. I think Orin are going to try for a Stronghold next round, which is tough. This has to be Air 2. Yeah, I'm expecting this to be Air 2 Orin, but I'm not sure it has to be. But I think Orin are going to try to build a Stronghold down here next round, in which case you would probably take an economic favor, but maybe it's not Air 2, but it is. It's Air 2. Yeah. I think it makes a lot of sense for Orin here. I'm expecting Fakirs to take this hex. Fakirs could burn for coins. That'd be a bit annoying, and it's usually not particularly good when you have your landscape, but I've seen players do it. So if I don't get a coins action this round, it's not the end of the world, but I do need early coins. Ghostly is getting very little leech here in the opening. He's going to very much struggle to get that Sanctuary in round 2, I think. So it'll be interesting to see how he adapts to that as well. Fakirs are taking this Hex, which was pretty expected. I maybe should be a little worried about Fakirs taking this Hex now. Just because if Fakirs are trying to carve out a town space. But I can't really do anything about this Hex this round because there's too much value in just opening up these guys. So, all right, we do get our coins. I'm just gonna take them. The Priest of Fire seems very tempting, but I'm still slightly weighing if I'm supposed to save it for a ship advance. I really do want to advance shipping too, but Ghostly might be getting my tile. That would help him getting the Sanctuary. Yeah, but then he's going to have a big coins issue, right? Like, I mean, the problem for Swarmlade's opening, like, Ghostly can't even temple this round either, which is fine, but, like, I don't know. It's tough. This could have been a cool cube temple and stronghold open. It could have been. I could have opened temple and stronghold, but eh. C4 looks great for Fakirs. Unlocks 2 jumps while Earth 2. C4. Yeah, again, I mean, Fakirs want this. I agree. I very much agree that Fakirs would rather take this Hex. And NerdCube agrees that he'd rather open with some dwellings, and I agree. Ghostly is going to get a little leech when I build this finally, so at least we'll be friends then. But admittedly, Ghostly is going to put a dwelling here, and then we'll go trading post. Ghostly will have an option to just build the 2 key town next round, which maybe just racing the 2 key town is good. Ghostly does commit to the other dwelling. I'm guessing he's just going to plop a trading post here, which is fine. I'm going to go stronghold and then build some dwellings and then see basically what I'm passing for. Like, I think there is a chance I get temp ship, in which case I probably do just send the priest off, but I'm not sure yet. Fakirs pass for coins, so they're gonna have coins forever. But yeah, they might be opening double dig, which I don't know how that could be problematic for me. I'm not sure yet. Just taking this Hex this round feels so... It feels so lame to take this Hex this round, though, just to be out of, like... I don't know. It provides some certain safeties if I just take this Hex, because I think Fakirs almost have to just double dig this, but... I agree the Fakirs player is, like, very likely to take that Hex if I don't. And so it's really, can I play around losing that Hex or not? And the more I look at it, I'm not sure the answer is I can play around losing that Hex. Fakirs burned 4 when passing and then declined. Oh yeah, interesting. They didn't take any power actions, but they... Huh. Wait a sec. Can they not even double dig then? Yeah, they can't even double dig. What? Okay, so Fakirs is just very new, which is... we knew. Okay, so... I think I'm always sending this priest off. It's way too tempting not to. I'm gonna have enough power. I can just take a priest power action next round. I'm hoping to take temp ship. I don't think Ghostly is taking temp ship here. Yeah, I don't see why Swarmblades would ever take temp ship really, unless the power was needed. But even this is a coin and a power. So yeah, I think I send this priest to fire. And then, I don't know, if I have, like, because I'm getting pretty good worker production already, maybe I do just take this Hex. Okay, Ghostly does take temp ship, so shows you what I know. Well, that sucks. Okay, Ghostly's been very hard to predict thus far this game, and I don't understand what he's doing. I think I'm just going to get greedy. I think if my stronghold gets surrounded, I maybe can even just handle an abandoned stronghold game, as ugly as that is. I usually prefer to just go for more economy, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go for more economy. And then it looks like I'm just passing for worker power. I mean, I'm not going to build many trading posts next round. I might advance shipping, but I'm very curious why Ghostly took temp shipping. I guess he really just wanted the extra power, but I don't know. You don't know what I'm worried about? I guess you're right. Fakirs can't threaten this Hex because they just couldn't double dig. So there really wasn't anything to be concerned about. And yeah, they just take more workers. The coins action disappears. That's fine. Ghostly is presumably going to double dig and just lock up a very early 2-key town. Workers action from Fakirs. Yeah, I mean, Fakirs really don't know what they're doing. So this is kind of one of those games where I'm just not going to comment a hell of a lot on Fakirs because it's mostly just bashing a player that doesn't know what they're doing. And it's one of the sad parts about arena. Well, it's whatever. It's just, yeah, I'm playing at a table that potentially has very weak players. This guy has 113 games and his rating is bad, so. Fakirs are going Temple for Air 2, but it's not that awful. Yeah, it's not, but Ghostly does win the race to the 2-key town. The only good power action here is to just take the priest. I could just get the first priest to air, I guess. I mean, that seems really unlikely, I guess. Orange should take it on the wheel, but maybe I just send the first priest to earth, or maybe I just save this priest for shipping advances, but I have enough power and nothing else to really do here, so. Fakirs might also just be following the track, right? Fakirs actually might just be building a sanctuary. Weaker players, right, love to follow the track, very much so. So this could be sanctuary. from the Fakirs. You say they're going Sanctuary? Yeah, I agree they're going Sanctuary. I think that's most likely here. So Ghostly kind of wants this hex probably long term, but I don't really think I care. I think I do just take this hex this round at least. The only upshot to taking this hex is I could advance ship and build another dwelling, which maybe I'm supposed to, but I kind of am warming up to the idea where I just dig this and build it, and then I just pass for the big building tile and take a coins action at the start of next round. Because another coins action is going to be very good for me. Then I get more pass points again here, and life continues to just be dandy for me. Curious if Orin are still going for a stronghold here. He could convert a priest to a worker and power to workers and go stronghold. I'm guessing that's what he's going to do. But we'll see. Any consideration for the 3-spot on Earth? I think the priest is probably meant for shipping advances or digging advances, because I think I want to dig advance this game as well. Huh, Fakirs are going to feed me Leech. It's too early to turn it down, but yikes, this is a lot of power. Because I'm presuming that it is, I am presuming it is another temple coming in which case it's a lot of more power than I need. But yeah, the 3-spot on Earth is very tempting still for the priest, but I think I just don't know. I need a lot of priest actions if I want to advance ship and advance digs. Now I get one dig advance off the landscape, so maybe it's okay. But I suspect, I guess the problem is I think I want to advance ship and advance dig. I'm going to temple this round. So the real question is, am I going to get another priest power action? If I'm getting another priest power action, sending it off to Earth is fine. And I probably am going to get another priest power action. Part of the reason I'm not thrilled about sending it to Earth is simply because Orin and Swarmlings are in the game. So, I mean, I think me fighting for cult points is just always a losing battle. But I guess if I send the 3-spot to Earth, I should get 3rd place on Earth versus Fakirs at the very least. Blissfully, Orin take Earth 1. Which means me getting Water 1 next round looks pretty safe, which is a big boost. Ghostly looks like he took Temp Ship just for the 3 power, and he chose not to take the free coin just to annoy me, which I'm not a fan of, but he's allowed to try to slow me down, I guess, but I think it's somewhat ineffective. Ghostly is going to pass next action, so if I want the... Oh, and he did Temp Ship. Never mind. Ghostly did Temp Ship, so what am I talking about? Never mind. Okay, I see now. Ghostly took Temp Shipping because he's going to create some ridiculous town. Okay. Never mind. I think I do just pass here for the big building tile. I'm expecting to get more power, but then I might just decline it. Or I could convert. I guess I'm supposed to convert. Converting doesn't really hurt because I'll always have enough power still for the coins at the start of next round. Yeah, and then I just pass here. If we advance next round, pass ship tiles also good, blah, blah, blah. If I'm going to be getting enough power to convert to coins already, it's some form of free real estate, yeah. You thought I was water wanting this round. Ah, yeah, I'm doing it fancier. I'm trying to water one next round, and maybe that's wrong because maybe I care about like maybe the 3 points isn't maybe I value a priest at 3 points, right? Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to, but this coin's action is also very good. Did I convert enough here? Can I earn 8 power? Yes, I can earn exactly 8 power. Oh, the Fakir Stronghold came in. Not a temple, not a sanctuary. We all missed the Fakir's Stronghold play. Okay. Honestly, it's not that bad. It's not gonna work very well, but it is 2 priest production. They really need to get the landscape down, but yeah, it could be fun. Are we advancing digs for round 4? Yeah, we are advancing digs for round 4. Yeah, that's the game plan over here on Team Giants is to advance digs for round 4. Absolutely. I'm definitely taking the coins at the start of this round. I definitely have plenty of needs for coins this game still. If I wheel Priest to Earth, I might take it, but I think it's okay. I don't expect to wheel Priest to Earth, although Ghostly still has no priests, although he got the 2 Key Town, so that's a bit of an issue for Ghostly here. Hey, Linz, thanks. This game's certainly going pretty according to plan for the most part thus far. I've paid a lot of points for Leech, but Ghostly does take a priest. It's very reasonable. I'm less inclined to send my priest to Earth now just because I think I need my priests. I am taking Water 1 this round, yep. My next actions are to Temple for Water 1. I think the Temple is just going here next to Fakir's. I'm not too afraid of giving them more power, and I think the Sanctuary Town just goes right here in the center. So yeah, I think it's just Temple here. I guess I could even build the Sanctuary this round. Oh, I could even get a town this round then. That's pretty interesting. I could take Water 1, Air 1 this round and build a trading post, right? I can Sanctuary, drop the landscape, build a trading post. It's not going to leave a hell of a lot of workers for digging, but I am on the pass tile. That's tricky. Do we build the Sanctuary for Air 1 this round? Yeah, that's what I was just realizing. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Yeah, that's not clear. Okay, the Priest of Earth temptation is gone. So the Sanctuary play involves going for the Temple, digging and dropping the landscape while I still can. And it's not going to leave a lot of workers for advancing dig next round. So I'm really not going to leverage digs all that much. Although I can take a worker town to help supplement that. Regardless, I think I'm building the temple here. So I'm just going to feed Fakir some leech, and that's fine. And I need to make sure to take a copy of Water 1 before they somehow all disappear. Is Air 1 better than Earth 2? That's a really interesting question. That's a provocative question, too. Huh. Yeah, weird. I mean, I could just take Earth 2. And then take Air 1 in, like, round 5, potentially, if I have the time to build a temple. Although my economy is not that wild. Earth 2 comes with 2 points and 2 coins. Yeah. I feel like Air 1's better. Air 1's a lot of points, especially if I do build a trading post this round, which I definitely could. But it's really going to cost me digging points. But digging points are not... To be honest, maybe I shouldn't worry about digging points. Digging points are not that valuable. I think I am going to build 8 trading posts this round because I don't know, it's great points to build the trading post this round, and it's, I admit I don't play digging giants all that often, but I'm just not sure I'm seeing the points here, right? So like advancing dig is 6 points, and then maybe I get 2 digs out. So I turn 4 workers into 8 points. Like that's pretty good. But I'm not sure that's better than just... Part of the problem is I have a lot of reds that I can still just ship to this game, so I just don't need to dig for hexes that desperately. Fakirs can reach this already, which I did forget about. That's a little... Yeah, I mean, dig advancing, I would get a 3rd town, which is definitely worth something as well. Although I'm not unconvinced that I'm not going to just 3 town anyhow. I think there's a chance that I'm like 3 towning on these hexes with a bridge or something, or these hexes. Fakirs are turning down my power still, it looks like. So my inclination is to just build Sanctuary. Well, so I drop the landscape. I think dropping the landscape is kind of mandatory here. I think, God, you guys might all want to look away, but I think I might actually build Sanctuary for Air 1. Take a coin town so that I can advance ship, build this dwelling, build 2 trading posts, and then just live with the fact I'm only going to dig once next round. Is Coin Town better than Ship Town? Yeah, I mean, actually, that's a fair question. Ship Town's 2 points less, but do I value a priest at 2 points? I mean, well, wait, it's also 2 coins less. Yeah, no, the extra coins probably matter a lot. You're gonna leave, Lumen? I mean, I think that's fair. It is gross, but I think it's pretty good. I think just skipping the dig advancing plan is fine here. Yeah, that part is true. Swarmlings still have no temple and has a million workers. I mean, Swarmlings are clearly pulling a dig advance game off, which is going to be a lot of fun. But Swarmlings are not doing a hell of a lot with the fact they really rushed for the 2 key town, and they're really not leveraging it. In fact, this priest spot is still open. But anyhow, I should get this I should get this landscape down. I should hover over it, making sure the prereq is the temple. It is. Oh, special landscape. Yes, please do advance. Okay. Four-town metropolis Swarmlings. Oh, actually, that would be really fun if Swarmlings find a way to dig and do like a mega connect. That would be a lot of fun. Ghostly does advance dig. Yeah, he's just not building a temple yet, which I've got to say, like, while it's fun that he's exploring this, I mean, unfortunately, I just don't think this game plan is quite right then. I don't think this 2 key town is that good if you're not gonna do much with it, but the priest can get me 2 coins on a slight delay. Yeah. You love that they give you the option to not advance. Yeah, I mean, I agree. That's very confusing, right? Like, why would I ever place my landscape? Ghostly's experimenting for science. Yeah, that's fair. at a certain point you do just experiment in these games, and that's fine. So I agree that what Ghostly doing is at least very interesting, and it's pretty fun. Max is saying that he's just messing up, which I think is kind of true. I'm not sure about Max's game. Max does advance ship, which is also very interesting. You think Priest Town was better than 2 key for Ghostly? I agree. It looks like he should have just taken a Priest Town. Yeah. Because he needs the priests so badly, but he's not producing them. And he's not actually gaining much. He got 1 worker extra off the track for what he's done thus far. Yeah, he's getting 1 worker. He's not getting anything. I mean, he'll get a few more coins next round, but yeah, he's just not leveraging cult rewards or anything. But oh well. I still have the decision of what town tile to take, but my instincts are oddly enough to actually take a coin town. Sanctuary is 6 coins, advancing ship is 4, building the dwelling is 2, and 2 trading posts is 6 more. I mean, that's a lot of coin plans for the rest of the round. That's still 18 coins this round, right? 6, 6, and 6. Yeah, that's 18 coins. I mean, I can't even pull that all. I guess I could pull it all off with a ship town, and I could make it work, but I think I do. I think I just go for the coin town, and I go for air 1, and I just build 2 trading posts in the trading post round, and my economy is pretty well set then. I mean, I'd have Stronghold, Sanctuary, 2 dwellings, 2 trading posts. I'd be able to put out a couple more dwellings next round via dig and ship to these guys. Depending on what happens here, I might even be able to just have I might be able to just kind of dig and drop my dwelling next round and pass right back onto the big building tile, which would also just be some really good synergy. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. It does mean that I'm skipping the... I don't know where the coin town goes. Is it easiest to see under that? Probably. This is the worst arrangement for seeing what town I'm taking. Although I want to hide my shame. All right. We hide the coin town. The new conversion menu throws me off. I get that it is nice that you can't undo past things anymore, but I gotta adapt to the interface, bringing up new things for me to decline. But, yeah. You think it's either coins or ship town? Yeah, I agree. I'm supposed to take coins or ship here. I think just skipping the dig advance is actually totally fine. It was a fun idea to go for dig advances points, but I think the Air 1 plan here and just building some early trading posts turns out to be really great points for me. I'm going to build 2 more trading posts, which brings me to 40, 46, and then I pass for 11. Like, that feels pretty good to be ending round 3 at mid-50s with a lot of points still banked up in Air 1. And then I'll hit this. I mean, I'll still hit this event all right. I'll hit this event fine. I'll hit this event. I can pass for the trading post tile here probably, which would be just another 4-point pass. Or I get the ship tile, maybe. Like, I just have so many good options here. And I think I do get the big building tile in round 5 probably. So yeah, I don't know, things are looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get either the trading post tile or the ship tile here, for like just more points on the pass. And then I think I do just have the fastest round 4. I mean, Orin have a very hard time having a super fast round because they tend to want to use their... he does go on the ship tile, so yeah, I'll just take the trading post tile, but... Alright, we'll finally be a pal and give our friend Ghostly some leech that he's been wanting. And we're at 59 points after passing. That feels good. Worker power over 3 coins power. Oh, for Ghostly? Yeah, I mean, Ghostly's been real committed to getting a lot of workers, and we'll see how. I mean, he's gonna do a ton of digging. Yeah, I'm gonna be the Swarm Lanes player here. I'm just gonna jump between the pass tiles that Swarm Lanes want. I forgot that there's cult digs coming in. I didn't even pay attention to where those might be going. I would assume Fakirs are trying to take this hex though and trying to make a town, or they're trying to like take this. But we'll see. Orin do have 1 ship, so we'll see where they're digging. Fakirs are committed to this hex. I like to see that. Orin are just giving themselves some greens. I'm a fan of that. Fakirs are my biggest threat in terms of having a very fast round and passing onto the big building tile, which would certainly bum me out. But it's possible they do that. I actually think I declined this. I have a lot of ways to make points, but 6 for 5 is a lot. Although, actually, does it get me a coins action? Nah, Max is gonna... Ghostly's taking coins. It might get me a double dig action. I don't even know if I really want the double dig action, but it probably gets it. I mean, it is 4 points, but do I want... I mean, I'd be spending... I think I'm just going to decline that. I think it's too much. Although, God, it does do things. I did just take a coin town. I really want to have a fast round and just get onto this tile. So I think I decline for that reason more than any. I think that power mostly just becomes coins, but... Oof, Ghostly takes the priest. That's right, Ghostly needed the priest. Well, I'm assuming Max takes coins then. Doesn't. So I have an option to take coins, but I don't think I want them, which is wild. Ghostly's going to wheel coins in round 4. I mean, I kind of want coins, but I really want to have a fast round. Fakirs might already be done is the biggest problem here, but... I think I'm supposed to take this away from Ghostly and just guarantee I have a neighbor. It's being a bit friendly to Fakirs long term, but I think I'm okay with that. I think I'd rather have Fakirs be friendly so that I have more reds left at the end. If Fakirs pass here, I'm very sad. Very sad about a lot of things. If Fakirs don't pass, I think I have to pass, although I really kind of want to just build this hex, but I think that's too greedy. I think I have to just pass. Okay, Fakirs do another flight. I could rely on Fakirs doing another flight. Makes a lot of sense. Is Priest to Water viable here? I don't think Priest to Water is viable because I think it's just too important to secure an 8-point pass tile that also just gives me a guaranteed coins action at the start of next round. And it gives me 2 workers, which are the thing I'm shortest on right now. It's like just so valuable. That was before Fakirs. Oh, yeah, sorry. I agree. If Fakirs had decided to pass, I think just sending the Priest to Water was totally fine. But in this position, I think I'm supposed to just pass and be stupidly happy about just having all the pass points ever. There is a slight issue that Ghostly's going to advance ship. Or not advance ship. He has to advance dig, right? Yeah, never mind. Okay, so Ghostly can't ship up into here and mess with me. Fakirs haven't gotten over here either. So I think this hex is just fine. I think this game's breaking my way that I don't really have to worry about securing the hexes, really. And yeah, so then I just need to worry about the fact I'm producing 6 power. That's fine. How much leech am I going to get this round? Very minimal. So yeah, just pass. Pass for another 7 points. We're at 70 points. That feels good. Our economy's in a good spot. I pass for this guy. I lock up another 8 points on the pass. Next round, I should be able to build 2 trading posts. I still kind of want to go for another town, but I don't know if I'm going to have neighbors in that town where I can put my trading post next round. So it might just be putting a trading post next to Ghostly and then maybe advance ship and put a random trading post and accept that I'm just going to 2 town, and 2 towns is fine. Save a decent number of dwellings for the final round. I can still advance dig at some point just to make sure I get enough hexes. I should end with just 3 temples on the board. Which probably wins me network, although network is very up in the air between Fakirs and others. Ooh, Fakir's advanced dig. Yeah, I don't think that's right, but whatever, that's fun. Ghostly could dig his way into my business, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, if Ghostly chooses to dig up through here to get into my stuff, fair enough. I mean, I'm still kind of expecting Ghostly is doing the ridiculously fun mega town, but I don't know for sure. I mean, Ghostly is still running with no, absolutely no temples or favor tiles and no priest production, which is definitely impacting his cult ability to earn any cult points. Like, the cults are ridiculously open, admittedly. Orin are still gonna have a very good cult game. I probably actually should be considering just trying to build another temple just because priest production does look like it's also points, but it's okay. We're hoping to see Fakirs go onto the trading post tile. Come on, Fakirs. Deny the trading post tile to the others. Take it. Dang it. Fakir's taking the trading post tile there would have been pretty ideal because I think Max is just going to get it now. And I still am worried about Max's game a little bit. I think I'm winning, but Max will have at least 1 more town and has good cults and is going to have okay network and is hitting the pass tiles pretty well here. So some concern, but the dig advance was very sad from Fakirs. Yeah, it was not good. The Fakirs have done quite a few things this game that were not good. They've done a decent number of things that were good, though. To be completely honest, as much as that early stronghold was kind of ugly, I actually think it was reasonably good. I think they could have had a pretty good game from that position. I think they've just mangled some of the other past decisions and other decisions since. So that dig advance in particular, I think, was pretty bad. The dig advance threw away all their coins, forced them out of the tile. Completely agreed. If they just kept their resources there and passed on to the trading post tile, be a lot better off. But oh well. Mistakes were made. Happens. I'm opening next round with another coins action, as I said. Ghostly is digging here and presumably going to build. So Ghostly is going to... Maybe Ghostly is just trying to make another town space. Wow, Ghostly's not building. That's... I mean, I guess you want to use all your workers to just dig, but I think you need to build in order to do that. Oh, I missed that Max said that he thinks I have it. That's... I mean, I don't think he's wrong, but... Ghostly is earning a lot of points this round, but I just don't... I don't think it's going to work out for Ghostly. But we'll see. It's fun. Max has a very good economy going at this point. I mean, he has all of his dwellings out. He's going to get a lot of coins from this cult event. He is going to get to pass on to the trading post tile. He does have an the fact that fakirs are on this hex is like so ideal for Max here too. Max really needs to send the fakirs a thank you note for being right here. I mean, fakirs I guess we're always going to come here, but really needed that for this round, so it's going to be good. The remember when I was worried about getting a copy of Water 1 this game? Because I was like, oh, Swarmlings are going to take an early Water 1, and then somebody else might. Yeah, the favor tiles are just... just... They're all there. Earth 1, Water 1, Air 1. It's all there. This is a game where normally I should be salivating about the fact that I could temple for Earth 1 this round, but this is the problem of running this account. I can't do that. I can't bring myself to do it. This account will not take Earth 1, but it's definitely a good opportunity that's going to be sad that I ignore, but oh well. It does kind of look like Ghostly's actually going to take Earth 1 at this point, right? He has a million hexes he can build on. Like, if he's going to take a favorite tile, it's probably Earth 1. Max is going to go on Trading Post tile, yep. It'll be interesting to see what Ghostly passes on to. Like, it might be temp shipping again. I'm not sure. The past tile situation's not been great for Ghostly. Does look like Ghostly's going to try to make a town here and then a mega town through here or something. I'm not totally sure. If Ghostly is going to build next to me, I could Trading Post here and still aim for some sort of a town up through this stuff and try to put my Trading Posts in better locations. But we'll see. I'm not convinced yet what I'm doing. I am convinced that being at 70 points and having a bunch of stuff locked up is very good. But my post game still isn't great, so I do really need to keep up this scoring. I'm not sure I'm going to get a pass down to the final round, but we'll see. Things are still good here. Ghostly passes on to the Spade, which is really just a worker for him. So the ship scoring is available, which does further confuse what I'm going to do this round a little. Ghostly says he might have gone a bit overboard. Yeah, I mean, Ghostly has worker issues now. Like, he hasn't built a temple yet. He wants to build some dwellings. He has only 4 workers. But, meh, whatever. I mean, this is part of experimenting though, right? Like, I doubt Ghostly has run a game plan like this, and so making mistakes while doing weird things is just part of what happens. But it's a lot of what makes you a better player. Like, you need to learn how to play and handle weird circumstances. I'm going to turn down this crazy leech again. 5 points this late is hard to make up. But anyhow, yeah, looping back to the idea, like, part of how you get to be a better player is you got to just push yourself. You got to try to do things that you wouldn't normally, and you see how they work out. You're learning there are weird circumstances and don't always have the luxury of playing by the book. Yeah. Well, and I mean, the other thing is to like learn like just when to like sometimes going down unusual lines is just correct. Again, I like part of what makes I think NerdCube and a lot of the other experts so strong is they can do seemingly unusual, wacky-ish game plans and make it work, right? I mean, NerdCube experimented around with temple opening giants and figured out, you know, how do you make it work? When can it work? And it's actually kind of viable every once in a while, and it just teaches you different nuances about things. Swarmlings here, you are going to learn a decent bit about Swarmlings by choosing to not take early favors and to really sell out for the dig round, and how do you make points and how do you make your economy work in that sort of situation. And you learn a few things. You learn that rushing the 2-key town probably doesn't make sense if you're not going to have priest production, right? Like, Ghostly's getting very little utility out of that, and so it's not really working compared to a priest town, etc. And yeah, it's fine. You love how Nerd Cube makes situations work. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of just being a very strong player at these higher levels is just being able to, yeah, handle a wide variety of stuff. Somewhat interesting, Max does go for Water 1. I kind of thought he might just build a bunch of trading posts. I don't think I would have taken Water 1 in Max's shoes, but I guess he has just enough stuff to probably eke out 3 trading posts, but I think I would have just skipped Water 1 if I was in Oren's position, but it's all right. Is Ghostly going to be able to even get his Sanctuary out to drop the landscape? I mean, completely honestly, I'm not 100% positive, but probably. Like, I don't totally know what Ghostly's up to, but that's okay. The real question is, what am I up to? Part of me really wants to be able to pass on to this guy because it's such good points, but I need to do quite a few more actions, and the real question is, am I fighting for a third town? And part of me really wants to, and then the other part of me is like, it's probably just not worth it. Although I will say I'm not going to get that many natural red hexes this game. Oren might just hate this hex on me if I don't build it this round. This thing is still under threat. Yeah, I'm not going to get that many more hexes easily next round. So I am going to struggle, actually, to fill out my network. Because I need to build 7 more structures, and I only have... Well, I have 2 digs, and... maybe it's okay. Are we getting more than 1 ship? I would happily get more than 1 ship if it earned me points. I think I do have to 2 ship in order to get here and here. But... I think I maybe could get a third town if I wanted to, but I just don't know if I want to. Although I kind of do. I kind of want to advance ship, build this hex, make it a trading post, and then go for a third town on these hexes and assume I get a neighbor. It involves going for a Fire 2, but Fire 2 actually looks kind of good because I think it'll help me win cults. Although I guess if I'm going to go for a Fire 2 anyhow, then I have an extra trading post. Yeah, see, this is where it's awkward. I think I will advance ship. I think I'm going to commit to it. I think I'm going to try for another town. You don't like this ship up? You'd rather see it dig up. I think I'm still going to advance dig at some point this game. We'll see. All right, that was a bit lucky. Fakirs could have taken this red hex, but they chose to take this yellow instead. Although I guess they kind of want me as... Maybe Fakirs want me as a neighbor to build a trading post. But yeah, it's a bit lucky that this is here. Fakirs could have just taken that on me. One of the tough parts about making this town is that I might have to expensive trading post for this town. Because... not looking great for neighbors thus far, but for carving the third town, I mean, I don't really need dig advance in order to carve the third town though, right? That's like, I don't actually need that. I'm gonna need dig advance just to make more red hexes, I think, but we'll see. Ghostly takes a worker town, makes enough sense. Ghostly is going to have a pretty good network by the end of all this, which makes the network race extra confusing. Yeah, Fakir should have just taken that hex away from me. I agree. Fakirs have no way now to fly onto all these yellows that are just hanging out, right? They kind of screwed themselves, but I mean, whatever. They've kind of screwed themselves multiple times, multiple ways, but... Max does still have enough stuff to build 2 more trading posts, which he clearly wants to do. I maybe should loop back to how fast of a round I want, and should I just get the ship tile? I could just build trading post, and pass, and then maybe just skip the third. Oh no, I still have a dig advance. What am I talking about? I have to. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how much I regret things. Ghostly does take more workers, which also suggests Ghostly plans to stay in this round quite a bit longer. You're not going to take workers if you're not going to actually do stuff. So we'll see where that leads. I mean, I need to dig and build a dwelling. And then I can build a trading post, and then I could pass, but Max would be ready to pass. Although, if Max passes, then maybe I just pass. I mean, Swarmlane's probably going to pass right after Orin pass, but maybe not. Fakirs are likely to pass first here, right? So they're going to... I don't think they're going to hate the ship tile just based on the way they've been playing, but who knows? Assuming Fakirs don't hate the ship tile, then... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm starting to think that the third town idea was probably wrong to be worried about, but I don't know. Fakirs do complete a town here. Be curious of what they even take. Might just be a 9. It might just be a priest town. Maybe an 11-point town. Maybe it's a worker town because they still want to dig here. Oh wow, they take a coin town. That's not great. But oh well, again, not trying to... Fakirs don't quite know what they're doing. They're close on certain ideas, but they're still figuring other things out. Ghostly builds a temple, everybody. It happened. I'm guessing it's Earth 1, to be honest. He has a lot of dwellings left to build that are worth quite a few points next round. He has... Oh, he does just go Air 1, though. Alright, fair enough. Do I want 8 VP towns here? Kind of. I'm not totally sure, but the answer is definitely kind of. I'm still not sure I'm taking multiple towns, though. I might just be taking one more town. In which case, then maybe it's just a priest town. I probably was supposed to just take one more town. I mean, it's kind of... Well, I mean, the other thought, I guess, is if I do advanced digging, is there any way where I just build a bunch of dwellings next round? Fakirs do hate on the ship tile, so that... Yeah, that's... I suspect that means that Max is probably going to have to pass next. Ghostly will probably just pass for that tile, meaning I'm not going to get a pass town. Ghostly's the only one going to be on a pass tile. I think that's okay with me. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. You think this is a 2-horse race? Yeah, I agree. And to clarify on that further, Fakirs I don't think are in it at all. Actually, is Ghostly actually out of this? I was about to count Ghostly out, but Ghostly has a couple of towns and actually has a meaningful network coming in. And still has trickles of call points. I think I do take 3 for 2s. I think I still have enough dreams here. I think I'm supposed to build this trading post just to be ready in case Max passes and Ghostly doesn't want to for some reason. I think Ghostly's going to Sanctuary for Earth 1, is my guess. I think I do just take a priest town over cult towns. Although, maybe it's a cult. Nah, the cult town doesn't do me a lot. I think priests are way more valuable for trying to win fire, maybe, you know, take second away from, or third away from fakirs type stuff. And just it's one more point. I mean, this is a couple of power, I guess. But yeah, I think just a priest town is worth it. I'm going to be over 100 after passing. That part feels good. Currently at 103. Have a couple dwellings to build next round. Hoping to advance dig. Hoping to have some network. Maybe I get one more town. We'll see. I think I'm just going to build this dwelling to be safe. I mean, it's a little sad to build it, but I still need workers. And it's more so I need hexes to make sure I'm competing for network. Getting down to 3 structures seems pretty important. I'm not sure Max is going to get down. I'm not sure Max is getting down 5 structures. I'm not sure Ghostly is going to get all these things built. Ghostly does Sanctuary for Earth 1. We're definitely having a bit of a stall war now too, which is the other benefit of the priest. Because I would like to stall here as well. I mean, I think Orin are passing, and then I think Ghostly is passing. Although Ghostly might not pass just because he knows that he'd get my tile if he doesn't pass, and he could use this free dig in order to put down the landscape. Yeah, but Orin are passing, so I would love to pass if Ghostly lets me. If Ghostly passes, then I can spend some time to figure out exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, the 6 coins gets taken by Orin. That's fine. It does feel pretty good to be 20 plus points ahead of all my opponents, but Orin has a ton of cult points, and even worse, Orin still hasn't closed out cults, so they can still drop the landscape and then get a couple bonus points. So we'll see. You think Ghostly should deny me if he cares? Yeah, I think Ghostly. I'm not going to disagree that Ghostly should deny me, but I'm going to disagree with the idea that he's guaranteedly going to. I think there's a chance that he might choose that he cares about. He might care about just getting one extra worker here. We'll see. I don't have an answer. He does care about it. Look at that. You doubt he cares. I mean, to be honest, this is a worker for him, and it's actually an extra worker because he's going to get my pass tile then, right? So that was a 2 worker action for Ghostly in a game where he's kind of fighting for network and another town. I'm not actually sure that was that crazy for Ghostly to value it that way, but it was definitely obviously very beneficial to me to have it go that way. Passing on to the trading post tile again is a dream here. Really was a Swarmlings game plan here. I just went from... I hit the big building tile. Yeah, this has been such a really great Giants game on that regard. I went... sorry, I'm distracted here while I'm thinking about if I'm making too much power. I just realized. Making 10 power. Yeah. Good thing I can convert after nowadays. I'm not sure I need to do that, but it's safest. Anyhow, yeah, I opened the game on the big building tile, and then round 3 I was on big building tile again. Then round 4 trading post, round 5 big building, round 6 trading post. So 5 rounds I've been on pass tiles that made me points. Like, very good. Hey, Loki, buddy. People have cared about you. Oh, yeah. Hi, cutie. Come on over here. You got to come a little closer. Yeah. Hi. Come on. Closer. Come on. Come on. All right. Sit. Stay. Can you look at the camera? You can just look at me. That's fair. Stay. Okay. Good boy. Some chat has happened. There's nothing nice about this. Ghostly's not happy with his position apparently, but that's fine. Fakir's open with the priest. That means Max has to take coins here or I get them. I would like coins. Although, oh yeah, I get coins. Hey, look at that. Yeah, sure. I'll take coins. Is there any threat on this hex whatsoever? No, Ghostly has no shipping yet. Yeah, I'll take coins. If I can get workers on the wheel, I'm going to take them. I think there's still a dream that I make another thing. That's a 700 elo dog. Yeah, it is. Oh, buddy. Loki's been a good pal. We went up to the cabin this weekend, ran around, got to swim in the lake. Yeah, do some canoeing. It's good times. He's been a good pal. All right, we'll go back. Okay. Anyhow, the reason that I would like the workers is I still would like to advance dig, and there's a dream of building dwelling, and making another town. That would cost 1, 2, 3, 4 workers for the dwellings themselves. One of the digs is here. Another 2 workers is dig advance, so that's 6 workers. And then the digs would be 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need, yeah, well, yeah. If I can, oh, workers are gone. Well, okay. Ghostly took more workers, fair enough. I still can make this town happen, though, by doing a priest to a worker and 3 power to a worker. So I think I'm gonna try for it. I don't know how I'm getting all these dwellings down without dig advances anyhow. I don't have any red hexes I can reach. I guess I could dig here to reach this red hex and then reach this. But forming another town sounds like a lot of fun, so we'll see. In a dwelling round, it seems like a natural plan. Yeah, I mean, just building a bunch of dwellings this round is fine. I don't get a ton of points for building dwellings, obviously, but advancing dig is 6 points. Another town would be a lot. I already have 12 points worth of pass locked up. So, I mean, I'm already at 115, dig advance 121, build a couple dwellings, already mid 120s. If I hit the town, I'm at 130s. I will be connected as soon as I build a couple of structures. I'm trying to outright win network by building out these 4 dwellings. So building these dwellings is still very important, though. We'll see if I actually build them all. I really should try to. I guess this is just always backup plans that are probably available. Oren really want the bridge. I just noticed that. Maybe I was supposed to bridge block. I could actually still bridge here too, which would potentially help me make this town easier. Yeah, I probably take the bridge if it comes back to me on the wheel. I don't... It looks like Max is me. Although, can Max actually make another town? I don't know if he... Well, okay, it's too late. He does take the bridge on the wheel. Fair enough. That's my bad for not blocking it sooner, but oh well. Chug along. Or actually, could I have blocked it sooner? I would have had to give up the coins action. Did I do anything else thus far? No, all I did was take coins. Never mind. I wasn't willing to take... Wasn't willing to take that over that, so this is good. Yeah, I think this is fine. He wanted to... Yeah, I mean, against Giants, you kind of always have to protect your hexes, so I think this is fine. I mean, I'm a little confused how Max plans to make this town anyhow. He's going to build a dwelling and have a town, and so then he's going to sanctuary, fire 2, build another dwelling? I mean, he has network considerations to be thinking about. He also has a landscape he really wants to place. Although I guess making another town does come with another landscape point for him too, right? Because he should be able to close 3 cults then. Yeah, I don't know. You think the town looks easy? Fair enough. I'm less convinced it's easy and it's instead doable. Fakirs are choosing to double dig that hex because reasons? Not sure what that plan's about. Okay, gotcha. No sanctuary. I have a sanctuary in my mind for some reason, but you're right. He doesn't need a sanctuary. That does help his worker flow a lot. Yeah, so I mean, Max has 2 towns coming in, great cult points, decent network. Fakirs, again, just have like nothing. I'm pretty lucky that Fakirs actually did what they did. Fakirs could have flown and double dug here and really made my town dreams pretty rough. Fakirs should have jumped to C5. Yeah. Well, yeah, they should have jumped here or here. Like, they just double dug this hex for no clear reason. I mean, they're never making a town here or anything. Like, I don't get what that was about, but that's okay. I don't have to understand it. Fakir should have done a lot of things. They're on 0 natural reds. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, part of the reason this game's going so well for me is because Fakir's did not wind up contesting anything. I mean, Fakir's starting somewhere over... Like, Fakir's just being in the west at all, or the east at all, makes my game a lot harder, right? I mean, this game has flowed so smoothly because I've largely got the coins power actions I've wanted, which has really kept my economy going. It's really what you want as Giants. I've gotten all the pass tiles I've wanted, tons of workers on the pass, and tons of points on the pass. I got water 1, air 1 without having to fight for it. I think the round 3 was very strong, actually, being able to build that sanctuary for water 1, air 1, and just have my economy and town space kind of set up, and then know that I could connect late even without having to sweat it here. That it was just kind of always destined to happen. So I do just need to build 2 more dwellings, and I should be able to just pull off the advanced dig, build 2 dwellings game plan. It seems pretty safe. So I think I am just gonna get another town this game. So yeah, I think that feels good. Ghostly hasn't actually connected yet. Curious exactly how Ghostly's finishing here. Might just be like dwelling an advanced ship, but his mega town is a little awkward, right? Oh, he needs the temple still, so Ghosty's gonna fire 2 to make another town. I don't know, whatever. He'll do something. Going full swarmlings in round 3 was great. Water 1, air 1, and pass strats worked well. Yeah, I think that adaptation to my game worked out very well for me. I think the dig advanced game plan would have worked pretty well, but I think that was even better, so adjusting to what the game was giving me was great. Fakir's going air 3 here is totally fine. Don't care at all. Fakirs do still have some priests left, so they might try to steal air on Orin, but I mean, that's not going to work. Orin did just drop their landscape, so he's going to just... I mean, Orin are going to build a dwelling right now and take an 8-point town and close out air with it. Orin still have a lot of points left, but I think I'm just winning. But Orin are the only ones that have me concerned. There are still a nice number of cult points to get. If I had just a few more workers slash a few more priests, that would be nice. But maybe I can get some stuff. Oh, actually, Max has to take a worker town. Okay, that does make enough sense. But I'm advancing dig here. Yeah, so I have this can be one worker, so yeah, then I have one priest as a worker, and I build dwelling, get another town here to finish. Seems quite nice. Well, I mean, yeah, it's very nice. Ghostly does go fire 2. Does get another town right away, and does take a cult town. So he is, I mean, Ghostly does still have an okay cult game going just because I and Fakirs weren't able to have one. Wow, and Fakirs don't even use their priests. Okay, well, Fakirs are being just super kind to me for reasons unknown by not actually moving up the cults here. So I at least pick up a dredge of cult points here too. Orin are not going to beat me on network, so I'm just going to outright win network. And I'm still just enough points ahead of Max, and I'm getting another town. Yeah, I should still win, right? I'm going to be at over 130 after passing, and then I win network and have some cults. I mean, I'm in the 150s. Max's game is good, but I don't think it's 150s good. Although maybe it is. Max has another town and like an 8-point worth of landscape. Maybe 12 points worth of landscape. He can just close all 3 of those out, and then that's 24 cult points and 12 network probably. Seems good. I guess I'm just gonna take this. I don't know if it matters. Yeah, maybe giving Ghostly a free power is wrong, actually. I don't know. Whatever. I did it. Might be too nice, but that's okay. I would love another priest town if I can get it. Again, priests look very valuable to me. I mean, a priest to earth is a guaranteed 2 points. Priest to fire might still be meaningful, although Ghostly can fight me. Although Ghostly, I feel like Ghostly needs to connect, right? Maybe he's not beating Orin. I don't know. We'll see. This is fire 2 for Max. Yep, and then he builds a trading post. Does Max care about the priest town versus the 11-pointer? Because I can block one of them from him here. I probably am supposed to take the priest town because otherwise Max can do some badgering potentially on the fire cult with me. Maybe. I mean, I guess Max wants to just close out the cults. I'm going to take the priest town. The 11-pointer might be correct. I'm not sure. I think Max is always just taking an 8-pointer though, so I don't know. What about an 8-pointer for myself? Yeah, that would have been okay. 8-pointer mainly hurts Max. Oh, because I take the only 8-pointer away from Max, actually. Yeah, I see. Could hurt him a lot. I'm not sure it could hurt him that much, right? Max has the option to send a priest to Earth, close it out. Then he has enough power to convert worker and build a trading post, take the priest town that I leave him, and then still close out both cults. Yeah, I don't think it matters much. I think Max is closing out 3 cults regardless of what I did there. I also think I'm just beating Max by enough that it's also just not going to matter. But maybe I'm too overconfident here. But I mean, I'm at 138 after passing. Feels pretty winning when I've won network as well. I mean, again, Max has 24 cult points on network is 36. Give him a town, 44. 8 more points from his landscape is 52. I mean, 52 is a lot, but it's not enough. It puts Max solidly in the 140s, where I'm pushing 160. Yeah, I don't think I actually have to be afraid of Max anyhow, but do I put second priest to fire or advanced ship? That depends on what Ghostly does with his resources. I think it's reasonably likely that I'm advancing ship, but it's still possible that I'm going to wind up sending the priest to fire. I mean, I'm clearly sending one priest to Earth, because just beating Fakirs on the Earth track is a no-brainer. And then the problem is I don't know what Ghostlier is doing with his priests. I thought Ghostly was going to connect. It looked important. I thought Ghostly could possibly... I thought there was a chance Ghostly was going to tie Orin on network, but... Oh, Orin are sending a priest to fire. Well, that's annoying. Okay, because he takes an 8-point town. He does have enough. Okay, he's going to have an extra priest to send to fire. So I actually should probably just accept that. Because, yeah, Max is always going to send one more priest to fire here. So, yeah, it's ugly. He still does connect, maybe not. Yeah, I don't really know if Ghostly's going to connect. Yeah, Ghostly does just lock out the fire track. Max is just going to send a priest to fire then, to make sure he beats me. And then he just takes... Oh, wait, no, Max doesn't want to send a priest to fire because he still didn't close out cults. Okay, I see. Well, then I definitely send a priest to fire here, if Max doesn't have an extra priest available. I mean, Max really wants to close out his 3 cults, you would think. I don't know if Ghostly can connect though anymore, because Ghostly would need to advance ship and then connect on one shipping, which isn't happening. Yeah, I don't think Ghostly's connecting, which definitely has to be considered a bummer for Ghostly. You can dig F6. You thought he had one ship. Yeah, if he had one ship, that changes a lot. But he doesn't have enough workers, nor does he have shipping. Ghostly is not connecting, which is definitely a mistake. Because if he just builds one more dwelling, he ties Orin on network. I mean, that's a huge swing. But anyhow, I will send this priest to fire, actually, then, because it's a very important swing against Max. Max will send his last priest to Earth. Max cannot get another priest. Yeah. I just do this. The advanced ship is fun, but I just have resource points this way too, and I have some more cult points, so this is fine. Not many cult points here, but it looks like a 2nd and 2/3, so I get 8 cult points. Should be enough. Ghostly does just build another dwelling. It's fair. And then Ghostly's final action is going to be like priest to air. Yeah. All right. Yep, Max does just score 4 more off his landscape. I mean, Max did get quite a bit of scoring. Like I say, my math says I'm still plenty far enough ahead, but I have nothing left to do. So pass for another 12. Again, I'm at 138. I have 1 network. I have 8 cult points. Brings me into the 160s. Feels pretty good, but we'll see. We have some resource points. Yep. Seems crazy that I won network after building Sanctuary and 2 trading posts in round 3. Yeah. I mean, my game went very smoothly. I mean, on some level, right? Like, building this many structures in a landscape game, I built 15. 15's not like a crazy good network. It's good, but it's like 14 structures in a normal game, kind of. Fakirs often will fight network more than they did. Oren certainly could, like, right? He just has a couple dwellings to build to fight network and failed to. Ghostly's pretty close here too, and just like I think it's a little bit my opponents kind of messed up their games. Although, I mean, I guess Oren were always going to run out of hexes. Fakir's really messed up their flights and hexes. I should have probably not got this town. Fakir should have probably flown into here and stuff, so I think I benefited the most by getting to play opposite the weak player. I know this is something Mike Chike used to like talk about, but it depends. Like, weak players can throw the game in kind of unpredictable ways, but a lot of times being their color neighbor is sometimes good because sometimes they just don't fight for any of their hexes and stuff as much as you'd think. So Max did get a bit closer than I thought here at the end. He did have a very good game, but yeah. Got a nice win here. Yeah, I think that round 3 was just very good though, and I think it was a bit of why I had, like, again, I think it was just kind of a crazy round there to be able to go water 1, air 1 in round 3 and end with stronghold, sanctuary, 2 dwellings, 2 trading posts, and the landscape down. Like, it was very nice. So yeah. You played against 2 straight Fakirs who went very aggressively after your hexes to their own detriment. You never know if they'll be too passive or too aggressive. Yeah, exactly. It's really hard to know what weaker players are going to do and kind of how they're going to impact and throw the game. So sometimes it's nice to sit next to them on the color wheel. Other times they're like hyper aggressive about securing territory and fighting you. So you never really know. Anyhow, the usual post game quick before I head off. Giants for 21 here. The way things played out was quite good. I still think Oren were maybe bid a bit too much. It's hard to say exactly if the swarm lanes were wrong here because Ghostly got led down a very strange path. I do think Fakirs at 30 were probably a good deal. There's a lot of room for them to do better, although Fakirs getting in the 150s is also a bit difficult for them, so maybe it wouldn't have worked. I got 4 coins actions. I didn't even realize it was that good. But yeah, this is a pretty ideal Giants power breakdown. Just take a couple priests, take a bunch of coins. I never even had to take workers actions, which is pretty wild. But I think actually, so Deranged, to loop back to your point about the fact that I won network, I think part of why I win network is I got, 8 workers off the pass tiles, right? I passed out of the big building tile 3 times. I passed out of the trading post pass tile twice. So that's 8 extra workers worth of income. It's like I had a bunch of dwellings on the board because I kept getting on those tiles. And then I kept having great coin income because I had trading posts on the board and I was just nailing the coin power action so well. And I took a coin town on top of all that. So, and I still actually only had 60 coins, which is a lot, but it's actually not that crazy. But my actual coin conversions are pretty low. Most of my power did actually just go into coins actions, which is pretty wild. And then, yeah, my worker number via income, it's actually better than anybody. Like, I got a lot of workers, but it was just a lot from the pass tiles. Yeah, the workers on the pass were great. Sorry for exposing my viewers to that vulgarity. Nah, Ghosty, it was great fun. You did a really fun, you experimented, right? Like, experimenting's part of the game. Like, that's how you get better. You learn. Like, you try to do some really weird pass, you go down them, you commit to them, you learn what did and didn't work. And in the future, when you try to do dig heavy swarm lanes, you learned a few things. Like, this is part of how we've all got better. It's just a lot of us don't have our practice trial games on display for everyone to see. So it's all good. Yeah, I'm not sure the two key town actually benefited you a hell of a lot by the end, although you still actually picked up a good number of cult points, so maybe the two key town was still fine. I mean, the two key town is crazy strong, but not building a temple and sending priest stuff felt unfortunate, but maybe it was fine. My power via structures is quite good this game. Everybody else's actually really sucks. Fakirs are the only other ones that had decent, and they declined a lot. Um, I declined a good bit too, though, because I had those annoying 6 for 5s. But yeah, so part of my opponent's problems this game too is that they just didn't get leech. Um, and then yeah, I hit the rounds well. Ghostly obviously hit them best with his crazy dig advance, but I hit the rounds well. I still did well off favor tiles. Issuing Earth 1 didn't cost me much here because I got to take such an early Air 1. The pass tiles, again, were insane for me. 32 on pass. Well, I mean, Swarm Leads, you want way more than this usually. Only 9 for max is pretty sad in a game that had 3 pass tiles. So yeah, this is part of what went so well. And then yeah, I hit 3 towns, which was really lucky. And so yeah, I just had a huge Giants game. Paid a nice number of leech. This is some really low leech numbers. I think my opponents did struggle more to get power than I realized. And them struggling to get power more than I realized is probably part of why I kept getting coins actions handed to me. Although it's a little bit because my pass timing was so well. I was able to kind of live that perfect life of having fast rounds to pass on to critical tiles and get coins actions, and then have long rounds and be able to kind of live that life. So just one of those games where kind of everything flowed right and everything was really smooth and good options kept presenting themselves and my opponents didn't get in my ways or mess with me enough, and that's just a smooth, easy win, which is I haven't always had lately. So I thank my opponents for helping to just let me have a smooth, easy game. I appreciate that. It feels good. And yeah, I don't have a lot else to say. But yeah. Water 1 Swarm Leads is for chumps. Yeah. You just need a Giants game to break like that once you try them. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of stuff that I chose to do quite well and I prioritized correctly, but I mean, there's obviously a good amount of Fakirs didn't contest hexes they probably should have. The pass tiles and the power actions fell my way and maybe they shouldn't have, etc., etc. So, and then whatever, I made some good decisions too at various points, but anyhow, thanks all for watching. It's been good. I probably will. I'll definitely be streaming Thursday again, trying to keep the Teammate Thursday stuff alive. The International Clash final is this Saturday morning, or morning for U.S. time. So definitely tune into that. I'll be playing on Team USA along with Lumen and Nerdcube, and I think Sprockets is taking a break this week again, but we'll have somebody else, and we'll see if Team USA can carry it or not. But should be a great finals. See you guys around for that. I didn't get an all-player commentary this weekend because I was with family, but I'm pretty free this weekend, so there should be an all-player commentary this weekend again. And otherwise, I don't know. I'll maybe stream some more random Terra Mystica here and there, or might just wind up streaming some other random stuff too. See how the week plays out, but yeah. Oh, yeah, hey, great point. I forgot that Zorus, yeah, so if you guys aren't aware, Zorus started up a Tuesday night league that plays live, and the Premier League should be going on right now. It probably started like a half hour ago. Some of you might have already jumped over. But yeah, Zorus started up a live league that plays on Tuesday nights. Sadly, I can't commit to the normal Tuesday time slots unless I could get to the Premier League. The Premier League timing works out fine, but the Premier League currently has like an insane 640 ELO requirement. So turns out that I can't actually get to that either. But yeah, anyhow, I believe there's a big game going on. So let's go raid Zorus. And we'll go watch that. Anyhow, yeah, thanks all for watching this. We will go raid Zorus here in a sec and go watch that game. And otherwise, yeah, I'll definitely stream Thursday some Terra Mystica, watch the International Clash on Saturday, and Once I figure out an all-player commentary, we'll try to make that happen. It's often been Sunday nights, but who knows? And yeah. All right, starting the raid. We are gathering the raiders, and I'll send us off. All right. Thanks all for watching, and yeah, let's go check out this Tuesday League stuff. See y'all around.